LFA 157. Scan the QR code on your screen for the most updated odds for our bouts tonight. Of course, coming in from Bet Online. We now move to the lightweight division, and you see Keegan Genrick is your underdog at plus 142, and the favorite Richie Miranda, he comes in at minus 162. This could be the fight of the night. Let's go back inside, and here's Machete.
Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the octagon, Richie Miranda.
What we do, boy. It's time to fucking kill. That's what you are.
After going the distance for the first time as a pro in December, undefeated Richie Lewis looks to make it 7 wins in a row. 10-fight win streak when you go back to his amateur career. His last loss was all the way back in January of 2019. His fight with James Wilson, that was nominated for a fight of the year. Training Den Training Center and Ben Jones, and here comes the big slap, Gil.
Here it
Be
comes.
ready. If you've never seen this, this is one of the most unique ways to prepare for a fight.
Go follow the
I'm
game
going to
plan.
leave it up to head coach Ben
Go
Jones.
right through this motherfucker, you understand me? He's standing in your way. Follow to a T, I fucking love you. You ready? You earned it.
That was the small little slap. That was new, added by Coach Ben Jones. And then he delivers the 2 solid shots. You're looking at this screen like, my God.
He asked for it, he said, man. Richie Miranda's from my home city of Santana, man. Santana's in the house, and the way he fights, I'm not surprised. Pushing forward, big combinations, big punches, willing to box, but also has a beautiful takedown and great grappling. A catch wrestler, training with Ben Jones, looks to pass and ground and pound, and he's the neck snatcher. He wants to choke you, he wants to get the rear naked choke. But again, like I said, he's from Santa Ana, he loves the fight, he enjoys it, and he's ready to fight. This guy has a stoic look on his face. He's just ready. I said, how's training going? He's like, just another match, just another fight. He's ready to go.
Always is.
And now his opponent making his way to the octagon, Keegan Genrick.
A key matchup in the LFA lightweight division. Let's check out the numbers and the smart stop tail of the tape. Wisconsin's Genrick, 29 years old, California product. Miranda, 1 year younger. Genrick is 5 inches taller, but will only have a ½ inch reach advantage. Once again, we go inside the LFA octagon. Here's Mike Kendall.
Fight fans, this contest is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the LFA lightweight division, brought to you tonight by Smart Stop Self-Storage, the smarter way to store. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This catch wrestler stands 5'9", weighing in 154.2 pounds. He holds a professional record, 6 wins, 0 defeats, with 3 wins coming by way of knockout, 2 by way of submission. Representing the Den Training Center and fighting out of Santa Ana, California, Richie El Machete Miranda. His opponent across the octagon, fighting out of the red corner, is a grappler, standing 6'2", weighing in 155.4 pounds. He holds a professional record, 5 wins, 2 defeats, with 1 win coming by way of knockout, 2 by way of submission. Representing Fox Valley Grappling Club and fighting out of Appleton, Wisconsin, Machine Gun Keegan Genrick. Your referee for this feature bout, Chris Claviter.
All right, fighters, we went over the rules in the locker room. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. If you'd like to touch gloves, do so now. Return to your corners, be ready to fight.
El Machete taking on Machine Gun. Heck yes. Let's get it going. LFA feature fight of the night in the lightweight division. Legacy Fighting Alliance number 157. Ron Kruk and Gilbert Melendez. Thrilled you could be a part of this event here on UFC Fight Pass.
Machete with the pressure circling right, big combination, blitzing forward. Level change by Keegan.
And takedown from Genrick.
Very good takedown for Genrick. Smart job stopping that forward pressure.
Wisconsin High School State Wrestling Champion. Hortonsville High School in 2012 is Keegan Genrick.
I love how Richie Miranda just immediately got into a fight. He's like, I'm ready to fight, let's get into it. Starts circling to his right from the southpaw position, throws big hands, lands some. Genrick has to go for the takedown. Now he's pressing Miranda against the cage here. Now we're in a battle. Who can win the wrestling exchange here?
Isn't that what all you Santa Ana guys do?
That's right, man. Santana's in the house, man. They're gonna definitely put on a show, 100%.
Always.
But very nice for Genrick to slow down the momentum here. He has the right hook in against the fence. And just weighing heavy here on Miranda, trying to slow him down, slow the bull down, slow this guy who's bringing the intensity, make him fight your tempo.
Here, Ben Jones saying to Richie Miranda, don't let him get that body triangle hooked in. Miranda fighting it off. It's back up, but Genrick on his back.
Yeah, again, this tall body makes it easy to lock these triangles. If I hold the body triangle for too long, my legs start getting a little tired and endurance from squeezing, you know, but the smaller the guy is, the longer my legs are against him in ratio, I can hold it longer. So having these long legs is an advantage. Now Richie here, he's carrying some heavy weight, but it's better than being on the ground. I like to grab that knee and try to pull the individual in front. I like to pull him around. I call that the hula hoop. It's tough when the power half is in at the same time, but again, like I said, pull him in the front of you so now you're in his guard. Or if you can't get him off you, you need to stand up tall and you need to gong him on his head. But you can see the wrestling of Genrick right here paying dividends, you know, creating that power half and ground and pounding and choking, mixing it nicely. There's that power half.
Gil, yes.
Jake Shields does that to me all the time. I hate it. I'm trying to build my base, and it's a really good way to stop someone from building their base when you have the body triangle.
Fantastic, Jake Shields. Shout out. Scrap Pack. Everyone watching tonight, UFC Fight Pass. So far, this first round, Keegan Genrick is in control. Just past the 2-minute point. Coach Ben Jones right there. We'll listen in for a second.
She's great him on this cage, Rich. Go forehead down. Forehead hard in the cage. There it is. Good. Good.
That's what I was talking about, trying to knock their head. You know, this is mixed martial arts. If you can get that slam on the top guy's head to loosen up. But again, I try to grab that top knee, that right knee of Genrick. See, he has that body triangle, that right leg's around his body. If you can grab that top knee like a hula hoop and pull it to the front, it's a great thing.
And quickly, this is the second time we've seen Genrick go for that rear naked choke. But I mean, he has had that body triangle locked in for pretty much this entire first round.
Yeah, some guys, like I said, they have that weird funk that's hard to prepare for. But see, if he pulls that right arm across the body, Richie Miranda was almost out. And that left leg of Genrick's doing a great job of helping him contain and sustain that body triangle.
And he doesn't have two hands to attack.
You know, besides fighting off the hands that are trying to choke you, you need to untangle those legs, right? Try to get that left leg in front, put your back on the mat, maybe give up the mount, but try to get out of this back.
I don't think I've seen a body triangle locked in this long in a fight in quite some time. And then again, Genrick attacking that neck.
Very solid attack, put Miranda to some danger, but Miranda very composed, pushed the elbow up of Genrick. It's a very good way to defend the back, right? Defending the submissions well, but not untangling these legs and not escaping from the back.
This is a learning experience right now for Richie Miranda, who had coach Ben Jones said, hey, this is our first fight against a lengthy, tall dude like Genrick. Said we need to play our angles. He felt that the overhands will be there, just has to stay out of his line of strikes.
So
but
we knew that he was going to go to that body
in.
triangle, right? But we can't have our back to him against the cage. You have to cheese grade him off. Listen, your hands are money, but we have to be the aggressor on the Iowa, right? We sort of knew that was going to be one of his 2 game plans, right? So now, you know your hook landed, okay? So let's keep our hands going down the middle. We know he's going to try to put us in that position again. So let's keep chest to chest. Let's initiate the fucking takedown. Keep him in front of us, yeah?
Fantastic. You look awesome. Stay focused. Breathe. Come on, give me a couple deep ones. One more.
Big round for Keegan Genrick, representing the Fox Valley Grappling Club, who co-owns. He trains with the great Nick the Goat Thompson. Said training with him has just completely changed his career. Genrick coming in with a 5-2 record. And Richie Miranda, spotless 6-0. Let's see if Miranda listens to Ben Jones and lets those fists fly. So far, so good.
Beautiful strikes by Miranda. Sprawls, now he ends up on top. Genrick trying to attack the leg. Then a beautiful scramble right here. Great jiu-jitsu. Good sweep by Miranda. The scramble's still on.
Yes. But there's Ben Jones saying, get back up. I thought that Miranda should have used that opportunity and jumped back up.
A huge moment for Miranda. I think he loves to grapple. He's on top. This is a great position for him after landing some huge punches, forcing Genrick to wrestle and was able to neutralize the takedown. This is a great position for him. Now, again, we talked about that back. You know, it was like he's been working on it. Ben Jones mentioned it, but even though he's been working on it, these long legs are hard to train for, right? And same with this guard. You work this high guard, but until you fight this individual, you start feeling it and how good he is in these submissions, how dangerous they are. But again, Miranda doing a great job right here, neutralizing the high guard of Genrick, landing some punches. But Genrick, again, high with the legs. Look at almost setting an arm bar from here. Miranda sees it, pulls his arm out. They're in a scramble.
Miranda, purple belt in BJJ, couple
Beautiful submission
win.
attempt.
Oh my.
Did you see that inverted
That
triangle
was
attempt
unreal.
into an armbar? Way to go for it. Sometimes you go for submission over position, you go for the submission, he pulls out. Now Genrick had his position. Still in the fight though.
Unbelievable. Miranda, of course, former wrestler, University of Nebraska, Kearney. Wrestled 2 years for Santa Ana College, too.
Coach Vince Silva out there, one of the best ever.
Shout out, heck yeah.
Yep, Santa Ana producing some of the best. All around of everything.
Transferred over to Kearney, where he was an All-American at Santa Ana.
Richie Miranda just setting a furious pace this whole fight. Look at him just coming over and just being tenacious, trying to step over the legs of Genrick. Genrick throws him over. Miranda goes to the feet. We're back on our feet.
Amazing.
Richie's having a lot of success here, getting over aggressive sometimes and almost getting taken down. I think he's doing so good in the striking, just a little more patient with it.
Ben Jones called for some hooks, and Miranda throwing a few here.
I love fights like this because they're pushing the pace so much that it just turns into a real fight where you're both slightly fatigued and you just start digging deep with your heart. A little techniques out the window because it's hard to maintain perfect form at this pace. There's a difference between jogging 3 miles and sprinting a mile, and these guys are just sprinting right now.
Both these men have incredible cardio. We have 1:45 to go here in the second round.
Ooh, this is a fight.
I mean, I'm out of breath just watching these sprawls and transitions. And two top LFA lightweights. The winner of this one, Gil, could really set themselves up. Keep an eye on maybe that title fight. LFA 158.
Genrick really wanted that takedown. I think the cage kept Miranda up. Got a minute 15 to go. Got that hook in again by the cage.
Richie, fight that danger hand. Get your back on the cage.
Richie trying not to let him get that second hook in. Genrick pulling Miranda to the mat.
Let's work it now.
Under a minute to go, second round.
Those hands gotta move.
Genrick really looking to slip in that rear naked, slick, almost getting it at times. Again, there's that figure four to the body. Locks it in. 40 seconds to go. It's going to be very tough for Miranda to get out. I do think he's ahead of this round. This is Genrick's opportunity to try to sell it. Holding isn't enough. He needs to do damage, or he needs to try to get a almost close finish here.
Miranda tried to slip that elbow through.
Yeah, trying to twist on top.
Oh.
But man, that figure four, like I said, you could tell they train hard for it. Back escapes, but until you go against a long, lanky guy that has a great body triangle, it's hard to replicate.
Did Keegan Genrick do enough to steal that second round here at the end?
I think not. I think not. I think Miranda did a fantastic job this round of putting the pressure, landed some devastating. I think we're 1-1 going to the third. Like we said, who wants it more?
And if you look at the face of Keegan Genrick, he definitely has taken more damage than Richie Miranda. Always a key to the judges as well. As we check out highlights here in that second round.
Beautiful punches by Miranda, landing them, big hooks. Keegan had to shoot, sprawl by Miranda, he ends up on top. Keegan trying to attack the legs, Miranda rolls through. Attacks the leg of his own, scrambles on top. Here he is in a unique position, goes for the inverted triangle. Keegan pulls his head out, so he looks to attack the armbar. Keegan pulls out, ends up on top for a slight moment, but Miranda scrambles away. Such a great fight, high-level grappling, wrestling, submission attacks. Dang, these guys are solid mixed martial artists.
Just saw Marnik Mann walking by, and we talked about after she got that win, she was limping really bad. She said she's okay. She felt her knee pop, and we'll take a look at it, but good to see her moving better.
That's so funny. She's okay, just felt to pop.
Just her knee
Just a
popped
pop, and
out.
I'm walking out of here.
I mean, come
Beautiful
on.
punches.
Well, here we
Like
go.
Miranda's aiming for the chest and the body. Very smart.
Back out.
And there, Ben Jones wants to Richie Miranda to keep that distance.
Miranda doing a great job of punching, but level changing to stop the takedowns.
Nice,
Green Rick.
sneaky little uppercut from Genrick.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Miranda gets Genrick down.
Attack the neck to a knee bar. Look at that roll attempt. Great scrambles.
We have seen some amazing scrambles on the mat in this fight.
So this is where it's challenging. You're going for submission over position. If you don't get these submissions, sometimes you end up in a bad position here. Now he's on top. Now, hopefully Genrick, and for Miranda, goes for a submission of his own and he gets to get out of it. But right now, Genrick is smart. If he could just sustain this position and hold, get his body triangle, he can sail away to a victory. That's the X factor in this match. I really think Richie's been winning in the striking, has been doing very equal in the wrestling, has very good jiu-jitsu, but again, that body triangle and that control of Genrick has been the difference here.
We know these outs. Good. There it is. Yes, sir.
Genrick with a minute 45 of ground control compared to Miranda's minute 12.
Here's the moment, right? Here comes the hooks. Is it going to happen or not? Richie cannot let these hooks in at all costs. He needs to roll forward, anything but letting those hooks get in.
Keep your hips back.
Genrick,
Now do it. Now fight the hands with everything you
whoa, he got out.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful kick by Genrick on the break.
Coming up on 3 minutes ago, final round.
This is a close round. Genrick ended up on top, had some control. I think Richie's doing the damage, landing strikes, knocks the mouthpiece out of Genrick.
Genrick.
Has the front headlock here.
Miranda found the target, back Genrick up. Blood now streaming from the nose of Keegan Genrick.
Genrick trying his best for that body lock, gets the takedown. Miranda trying to look for a submission in the process. Man, Genrick digging deep here. Huge fight right now, huge moment for both these individuals. Here comes those hooks, are they gonna come in? Richie not letting them.
Miranda back on his feet.
One hook's in, second hook's in.
Oh, wow.
Maybe he's too high, maybe Richie can slip him off. Can he get out? Tough position.
So close, and he does. Miranda escapes, 2 minutes to go.
Such great adjustments for Miranda. Genrick had the back position without the hooks in and wasn't able to slip them in. Miranda on top here, scoring points. That's been, I think, the difference. Miranda scoring some big punches on their feet and opportunity, any opportunity on the ground, he's doing it as well. Again, going for another submission. Inverted triangle attempt again.
And still punching away.
Genrick is used to this position in wrestling, the Iranian, but you can submit people in jiu-jitsu. It's a little different. Here's the figure four. This is the Cholitsu, the Peruvian. Tony D'Souza used to do this move where he do an inverted triangle, grab the body, throws the hips in, and sometimes get a submission from here.
This place is going nuts right now as we're coming up on a minute to go. Very knowledgeable MMA fans here in Minnesota. They are appreciating the effort from both Keegan Genrick and Richie Miranda.
Genrick needs to untangle these legs. He needs to try to untangle, sorry Ron, he needs to try to untangle these legs and get out, but he's stuck. There he is, trying to pull that ankle down. That's smart, tough challenge to do. You know, Miranda returning the favor, saying, hey, you had my back, well now I got your head and arm here. How do you like it? I'm gonna hold for a while. But Genrick still in the fight, trying to untangle, 30 seconds to go, anyone's fight. Huge things can happen in 26 seconds, Ron. But again, dude, Miranda just tenacious and will not stop. Genrick stepped over the ankle though. That's good, that's good. Can he end up on top here?
Both corners pleading to their fighters to finish strong.
10 seconds. My goodness, what a scrap.
Wow, what a scrap, brother. Holy moly.
Just high five my boy Ron here. That's how much fun we had.
Hell yeah. That was incredible. Two of the top athletes in the LFA 155-pound division putting on a show. And as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, of course, the LFA lightweight belt will be on the line.
Richie takes the ankle out of Genrick, gets the front headlock immediately in that beginning of that third round, goes for that guillotine choke, going for the submission over position, tries to roll into knee bar, but Genrick ends up on top. Man, these big punches knocked the mouthpiece right out of Genrick's mouth. I think these strikes and the damage done by Miranda really made the difference in this fight. Some really good grappling exchanges, equal in the grappling and the jiu-jitsu. Of course, Genrick took the back in that first round, but man, again, the striking, the tenacity of Miranda was great. Great fight for both these gentlemen out there.
Incredible.
Glad I don't have to judge it.
Absolutely. The winner could be maybe the first contender for the winner of the Jacoby Jones and Jean-Paul Le Bosniani fight. That's for the title May 19th at LFA 158 in Chandler, Arizona.
Man, they're taking a long time here.
Yes, they are.
They're taking a long time here.
Get it right. Woo. I mean, that was as fun of a fight as I've seen.
Yep, that was great.
Incredible athletes. Well, Mike Kendall has made his way back into the octagon. Let's now get the official decision. Here's Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Argerbright scores the bout 29-28 Genrick. Judge Vogel scores the bout 29-28 Miranda. And Judge Moreland scores this bout 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Machine Gun Keegan Genrick.
Wow.
Split decision victory for 29-year-old Keegan Genrick.